Alright, we're live. Look, I'm not gonna act like I didn't play this game already and I got my ass kicked. I did. It was real bad, and I ended up rage quitting the game. It didn't save, so I have no other choice but to run it back and give myself a mulligan here. You know, sometimes you get a second chance at life. Sometimes you get a second lease on life, and that's what the Jags in Duval County are going to get. And I will make an excuse. I did put in a new, there's a new update for the sliders and settings I was using for this set. And the game obviously plays a little bit differently. Obviously, the defense is a little tightened up. If that at the same time, this Jags line is in very bad shape for this game. I mean, we had to just sign a couple dudes off the street to come in and play. So, I'm not saying the results are going to be any different, but I do have to run it back, and I didn't want to just end the season like that, you know. I don't like doing resets and everything. But it is what it is. Let's just play a game.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Jacksonville. It's the Dolphins and the Jags on Sunday night primetime.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between
Here we go. Duval.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Here we go, boys. Kicking it off. Cowboys are in the Super Bowl. Who's going to join them?
The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. Bringing him out is the rookie, a 7th-round pick out of Kansas State.
Tua out with the concussion still. Skylar Thompson, man, he's kind of been the Brock Purdy of real life. Making a run. Went through the Bills and Chiefs.
And if he wins this one, he'll get his own book.
Thompson will look to the air on first down.
Oh.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of
McDaniel, I really like. I think he's a great coach, great offensive mind, and the same ilk of Kyle Shanahan.
rookie has done, and that's
No,
lead
that's
his
a lot
team
of
into the Super Bowl.
big praise, but I think that's how good he is as a coach. Really do.
Guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Here's Raheem
There we
Mostert,
go.
local product from right here in Florida. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson.
Let's go,
D.
D.
Also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, Thompson. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Let's go, baby.
Get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. And certainly
Tip drill.
in the playoffs, that is a suboptimal
Kind of an
start
arm
for the
punt,
INT.
so not a huge deal,
Do these teams talk about it to
but great start, D.
that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Let's go, boys.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence over the middle, complete. That's Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he will have
There we go.
Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Boy, Trevor.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper. That'll lead to a second down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Play action. It's Lawrence.
Let's go.
Here's Jones. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Now Lawrence on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Lawrence going to keep it again. Nice pickup.
There we go, Trevor. What a boy. Good blocking out there, guys.
There is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced.
This is tricky. You want to be careful right here, but
and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. On play action, Lawrence.
Oh, you got to catch that. Ingram. Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that, man?
His first target of the game, and it's going to take at least
one
target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Man.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Patterson's kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still they got to be pretty happy when you steal the ball away from them on the opening possession and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25.
Hey, a lot better start than last time.
Coming out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double.
Let's go, D.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be second down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second down. Here's Thompson.
Let's go, baby.
To him as down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is in.
I mean, that should be intentional grounding. Should it not?
This group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So
let's go, boys.
Jacksonville get on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Lawrence will throw.
Shit.
Intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. Certainly not his best.
Just tried to fit it in there. Should have hit Ingram on the fucking seam. Damn it.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field. Guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do. And gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football. And they take one of those away.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off play action. Thompson.
Oh my God.
Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. But
this game just turned on a dime.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Shit.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Mostert. It'll be a 3-yard pick. 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now out come the Jags. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll go again with Etienne. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. After run, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Here you go, boys.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself,
Playing a lot of man
so
coverage.
others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Let's go, baby. Huge play, Trevor.
22-yard line.
Huge play.
That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence.
Oh no, you're kidding me. Shit, man. We were rolling. These turnovers are killing
We have
us.
seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery. as they start 1st and 10. Here's Thompson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Thompson. Out route to Hill, complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
But it appears that they read man
Come on,
defense and
boys.
went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
So after the defense gets you to take the recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
They would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And
There you go. Come on, D.
maybe a yard to the 27. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
3rd and long, Thompson. Got a man.
4th.
Complete to Cedric Wilson.
Good stop. Good stop, boys.
4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now it'll be 4th and short.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
There you go.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He completes it to Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
Yeah, wrong
He is
read.
met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Dude, Kurt.
Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one.
Come on, man.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the
go.
Dolphins' 29. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Lawrence on the sneak, and he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end and make sure the ball gets to the first down marker, but also he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward, because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap it backwards. Well done there, well executed.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Lawrence.
Come on, guys. Need a little time back there.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence.
Thank you, Kirk. Thank you for holding on to one. What a throw. What a catch. What a conversion. Huge play. Let's go. Let's go take the lead here before half.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense, because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Lawrence now to throw after that last run.
Get in there.
He finds his man, it's Jones.
Dangerous throw. Dangerous throw. Gotta be careful right there. So we can sneak this in.
Quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Lawrence on the sneak.
Let's go.
Take this into the end zone.
Let's go.
Jacksonville. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Let's go, baby. Come on, D. Duval.
the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. First and 10, here's Thompson. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. First down, Thompson. On the right side, open is Gesicki. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on second down. Thompson. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. 11 yards for number 11.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
I know. What horrible clock management by the Dolphins. Wow.
So we come upon halftime in the
Mike
AFC
McDaniel, what were you doing leaving that timeout? You can't take that with you. That's huge. Let's go, Jags. 2 turnovers and we still have the lead at half. We gotta love that.
That Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And this is going to be a hot ticket. It's the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, we checked out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely
Let's go,
to make
boys.
some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard. But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. ETN up the middle. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Now Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Watch out for Hill on the return.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip something on the second level.
Gosh.
He's going to get this all the way
Gesicki's killing me.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Wilson with a first down carry. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Thompson to throw on 2nd down. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Come on, D. We got to get tough here in the red zone.
Break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. A gain of 3, 2nd down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Come on, D.
Well, that would mean the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Thompson.
Oh, no. Touchdown.
On the screen to Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert.
Perfect play call for the man blitz. Damn.
The Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. To a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start by running
I mean,
to the right, and they'll blow that
gotta
one up
block,
back at the
guys.
16-yard
Come
line.
on.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Oh, shit.
And it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
Oh, my God.
And looky there, Charles, just acquired.
Thought it was man coverage. He's going to get open.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
Miami set to take over. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start. Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front.
It just wasn't meant for us, maybe.
At the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point up and
It just weren't meant to go to the Super Bowl.
That makes it a 21-10 game. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win. When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Just can't run at all.
He'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence.
What? No way he can do that. There's no way. Can cover the streak and that. It's just it's frustrating.
Offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come out.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time.
Oh, Lloyd.
Ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
We got to make that tackle, man.
15 yards on that one of the Dolphins.
McDaniel's cheesing with these halfback screens. He's throwing them every other play.
The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Thompson's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Thompson on 1st and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple.
Well, guys, are we going to do anything?
Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Second down throw for Thompson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Oh my gosh.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
They're just tougher than us.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Gonna need a miracle.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 9. Second down. Here's Thompson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now Thompson.
Get out of here with this halfback pass every play, McDaniel. It's Bush League. Block one.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. Slot man moves right. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Gosh.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And
Good catch.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call.
Dude.
Coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Terrible run. ETN hasn't seen.
Seriously have to think about going for it.
There hasn't been many holes today, but ETN hasn't seen them when they've been there. We're going to trust them right here. Get this block.
I'm like the old rule.
Here we go.
Possession is 9/10 of a long. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They go play action now. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On play action, Lawrence.
Catch it, man. Catch that ball.
Third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to be intercepted.
I mean, that's just so stupid.
Picked off by Noah Igbenogany.